Hello my beautiful people and welcome to this week's weekly vlog this time. Last week it was a weekend one and this week I'm going to try my best to do a weekly vlog again because I feel like I've been lacking a little bit on my weekly vlogs, so I'm back and I will make a conscious effort to vlog during the week. So much to catch up with you on. I'm now my third week of my new job and I'm absolutely loving it. It was honestly the best move mentally, maybe not so much physically, but I am dealing with that the best I can. Reading wise, I am reading They Never Learn and I'm 35% of the way through and this is gripping my attention so much. I'm on chapter 25. It says I've got 4 hours and 15 minutes left, so absolutely loving it. Highly recommend. I think it's quite expensive all over the place though. I've not really seen it for cheap, not even on the Kindle. I do have mine on the Kindle, but I don't think it was cheap. But anyways, this week's reading plans are to finish They Never Learn and to start something else. I also need to film my October TBR because I have not done that yet, even though I'm already 35% of the way through one of the books for my TBR. I'm really excited because Slewfoot by Brom is on my TBR and I've been wanting to read that for such a long time and it's on my Kindle ready to go, and I'm really surprised I didn't start the month with that, but They Never Learn really piqued my interest and I'm really glad that I went with that because it's a great start to the month of October. We also have the live show for How High We Go in the Dark. I'm really excited to talk about that one. I kind of kept my thoughts and feelings to the side regarding that one because I want to save it for the live show and talk to you guys about it. Daniel is currently reading that book. He wanted to read it and possibly be on the live show with me, but I think Daniel's only like 30 or 40 pages in and it's Tuesday already. I don't know if he can finish that by Friday, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, welcome. Hello my beautiful people, happy Saturday. So the live show that was meant to be on Friday, which was last night, was rescheduled to tonight purely because I got free tickets to a clairvoyant called Annie Moon, who's quite big in this area. And her waiting list is like a year to get a private reading because her accuracy levels are just so high. So I couldn't miss out on that opportunity, which is why I rescheduled. So I'm so sorry that I was not present on the Friday to discuss the book, but we are doing it tonight at 8 o'clock. But yeah, it was really good. I went with my sister. We had a really good time. My sister ended up getting chosen to do a reading. So basically what happens is it was like a group of 40 people. It was quite small and intimate. And she just goes around the room wherever she's got like a feeling or like someone's come to visit and things like that. I know some people don't believe in it, but it's Annie Moon's quite funny and sarcastic and she can put on a good show, but her readings are very accurate. So the one that she gave my sister was really accurate, so that was really cool that my sister got to enjoy that. And then my sister came back here and then she got a taxi home and we got home at like 10:30, which is late for me. But today it is currently 1:45. It feels like it's like 8 o'clock at night because I've been awake for so long, but I got up at like 6 this morning, which is not unusual for me, and got up, fed the cats. Daniel left because he's working in Dundee today, and then I crawled back into bed, curled up with all the boys, put the electric blanket on, drank cups of tea, and just chilled in bed till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, which is not something I usually do. Once I'm up and out of bed, that is me up. But today I just wanted to have a chill morning. I'm meant to be doing my housework, I'm meant to be doing my washing, but I didn't want to and I couldn't be bothered and I just needed some chill time and some cuddles with the boys, and that's exactly what I did, and it was great and it was a brilliant start to the day. But it is terrible weather outside. It is really rainy, but I want to go into town for some reason because in my head I'm thinking if the weather's shit, less people will be going into town. But I feel like that logic is not going to be true and it's probably going to be really busy and it's going to be annoying, even though this is the kind of weather that you want to stay inside and not go outside in. But never mind. I can't quite decide if I want to go and do that or not, but we'll see. I have started my Christmas shopping, so I kind of want to stay on that momentum and continue to do my Christmas shopping. And I also want to get something really fine for us for tea tonight. And then tomorrow, I want to have a chill day of reading, watching movies with Daniel, have the heating on, lots of cups of tea, because Sunday is the day that we're both off at the same time. It's the only day of the week that we're both off at the same time. And I just really fancy some together time, because I feel like we've both been really busy just now. We have been going for like meals and stuff like every couple of weeks, but it's just such a short period of time. We get home and then I'm pretty much having a shower and then going to bed, and then Daniel's up for hours afterwards. So yeah, work is still amazing, absolutely loving it. It's the end of my 3rd week. I can't believe that like next week is my month review. My brain can't quite process that I've been there for a month. So that's great. Everything's going really well with it. I'm really enjoying it. It's something that I have a passion for, which is just amazing. So very happy about my decision to move. Reading wise, I'm still reading They Never Learn. I'm about 80% of the way through and I am absolutely loving it. Like, it's like a 4.5 star. It's so good. And it's just such a revenge driven book, but not at the same time, because there's a lot of kills in it that are not down to revenge, but they just need to be exterminated. And like, her methodical way of doing it is just so good and I just love it. So yeah, I'm coming up to a part of it where everything could all fall apart. And I don't know if it's going to or not, which makes it really exciting. So I'm probably going to do some reading tonight. I'm not sure. I feel like Daniel and I are probably going to watch like a horror movie or something tonight, because it is the month of October. So yeah, I'm going to need to try and decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going out into the world or if I'm not. I've got really good at getting on the bus because I've been doing it for the last 3 weeks with work, and I seem to have got over that fear, which is brilliant. I still get a little bit panicky if there's too many people on the bus, but I just pull my Kindle out, read my book, and just kind of pretend like nothing else is happening. Or I put on a podcast. I've been listening to the Osbournes podcast, and that is just absolutely fucking hilarious and a very good distraction when you're a bit anxious on a bus. So yeah, that is the way I've been coping with that. So I would be getting a bus into town today, which is something unheard of. Usually I would have got a taxi, because the thought of getting on a bus just made me want to cry, but not now. So I am gonna go and decide what I'm gonna do, and I need to charge my phone for a little bit as well, because my bus pass is on my phone. And then I might take you with me if I decide to do that. If I decide that I'm not gonna go out, then I might just read and chill, and I'll share that with you as well. But this has been a very long update, but I feel like I've been very quiet this week, even though I have filmed little clips. But yeah, it's kind of like a week vlog, but it's also more heavier in the weekend. Good morning, my beautiful people. Happy Sunday. It's 20 to 8. Not for a little while, pottering about doing stuff. The weather is still absolutely garbage. Yesterday, I did not go anywhere leaving the house because the rain is so bad that there's actually flooding and stuff everywhere. So that's horrific. I thought I was maybe going to wake up this morning and it was going to be less like that, but it actually feels like it's raining more today. So this is an Oodie and reading day. Siggy's just went behind the TV. Great. 2 seconds. So yeah, as I was saying, the plan is to just chill in my Oodie and do some reading today. I've only got one load of washing to do, so it's not even like I've got household tasks to do. So instead of going into town yesterday, I basically just did all the cleaning and did the majority of the laundry. I finished They Never Learn, giving it 4 stars. I really liked it. The ending, you kind of knew it was coming, but the way in which they did it was actually really good. So it's not like super twisty or anything, but it made everything come together nicely, and there was little elements of it that you didn't really see or understand that was going to come that way, but then it did. I had the live show for How High We Go in the Dark last night, which was amazing. So thanks for those that came, and we discussed How High We Go in the Dark, and I actually changed my rating after we spoke about it because I was really unsure how I felt about that book, and then after discussing it with the Society of Spines book club, it kind of made me realise that it wasn't a 4 star for me, it was more a 3 star, so I changed that on Goodreads, which is something that very rarely happens, but the more I spoke about the book, the more I was like, I really just didn't get it. So yeah. And then this morning, I think I'm going to start Slewfoot by Brom. Stay in the witchy vibes. Not sure how I'm going to get on with this. I've wanted to read this one for a while, but I hope I don't hate it. Hello my beautiful people, it is the end of Sunday. Hello! And I'm just going to finish the vlog off here. I actually went into town today, the plan that I was going to do yesterday, but because of the rain I decided I wasn't going to do it. Guess what? The rain was even worse today and there was flooding and town was really busy even though like it was pouring with rain. I was doing Christmas shopping but was not successful. I did buy myself like a Stanley type mug. I don't want to buy like an actual Stanley mug that's like 50-60 quid, so I got one in TK Maxx. It's £12.99. It's exactly the same size. It just doesn't have the word Stanley on it, and it keeps my drinks cold for 24 hours, which is perfect for me lugging about the house. Would you like a cuddle? I feel like there's been no cats in the vlog really this week. Have you had a nice week? Yeah. But yeah, so reading wise, I finished They Never Learn. Absolutely loved that. We had the How High We Go in the Dark live show, which was brilliant. And we also have started Slewfoot. I haven't updated you guys on that. I started Slewfoot and I'm like 20% of the way through. This is a story about witches, the vibes that I'm getting, and the devil, and how back in like the 1600s women weren't allowed to have a voice, they weren't allowed to say anything, and if they spoke out of line they would basically be accused of being a witch and then would be tried for it, and then they would basically be hung or other terrible things like burnt at the stake and everything as well. So I'm really enjoying it, even though it's based in the 1600s and I'm not particularly great at that kind of that kind of stories. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm probably going to read a little bit more tonight, but since I got home from town, Daniel and I have just been chilling. We've been watching TV and it's been really nice, and we've just been cozy. Daniel's just nipped out to the shop. I've just put dinner on and I'm just about to jump in the shower because I've not washed my hair for like 3 days, which to some people that is not a lot. I know some people out there wash their hair like every week, but I'm usually an every 2 days kind of person, but I have not done that recently. But anyways, I am going to sign off here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. It's been very short, sweet and random. Hopefully next week I get properly back into the groove of things and we can have normal vlogs again, because that would be brilliant. But it is 20 to 8 and I need to get this edited and uploaded, because last week unfortunately it was late because I put it up to upload and then realised when I went to check if it had gone live, it hadn't uploaded. So don't know what on earth that was about. But anyways, I hope you all have a lovely week, day, month, time, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.